And so what would you say was the argument that made you decide?
It was so many different ones, but at the end it was, this is the Eucharist. This is Jesus' body, blood, soul, and divinity. The line of apostolic succession and the papacy, there's this consistency from the time of Jesus Christ and the early church for 2,000 years. And the gates of hell have not prevailed against this Roman Catholic Church in its teachings on faith and moral. It has changed in terms of, we now have the teaching about the Assumption of the Blessed Mother, but it doesn't ever deny or retract something in its past.
I smell a false dichotomy here. Ex-Protestants usually get handed an unfair choice. Either low church evangelicalism, who barely take communion seriously, or Roman Catholicism with transubstantiation. That's a false choice. The first century church did not teach transubstantiation. They didn't worship the Eucharist. They didn't freak out about crumbs hitting the floor. That mindset shows up much later. You don't really see it until the late 4th and 5th century. Same thing with icons, Marian devotion, praying to saints, relics, and the papacy. Those are late, regional add-ons. They are not true apostolic practices. A 3rd century tomb inscription doesn't prove apostolic doctrine. It proves popular religion and folk piety, often from former pagans, still dragging old habits into the church. And even if Rome had taught the same thing for 2,000 years, so what? Islam's been consistent for 1,400 years. Judaism's been consistent even longer. Consistency by itself proves nothing. The Bible never says, trust whoever's been around the longest. Otherwise, we should convert to Hinduism right now. It says, hold fast to what was delivered once for all. That's the linchpin. So the real choice isn't low church evangelicalism versus Catholicism. That's a false dilemma. The real question is much more simple. Does your theology line up with the 1st century church Jesus actually founded, or with a later version that slowly redefined itself again and again and again?